we unbox the LG G5. What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Today we have an unboxing of the LG G5, which is, of course, LG's flagship smartphone, the follow-up to last year's LG G4, which was fairly well received, and I actually loved the G4. It was probably my favorite Android smartphone last year because of the camera, which had really awesome manual controls. And the LG G5 does try to build on that, but it also kind of deviates and goes in its own little direction, as we'll discuss. You have USB Type-C to charge, which I like a lot because you can plug it in on either side. You have your power adapter here. So that's pretty much all for the main box, but there is an accessory I'll talk about a little later that early adopters can get for free, so be sure to tune in. Now, there has been some controversy over the LG G5's build quality and whether or not it's truly metal or if it's part plastic. Well, LG explains that it is a die-cast aluminum build, unlike competing metal smartphones machined out of a single block of aluminum. Now, you do get a fingerprint scanner this time around, that's nice. You also get dual cameras, one specializing in wide-angle shots, which is really nice. You have a micro SD slot / SIM card tray. What else do you have here? Let's turn it over. Of course, you have your headphone jack and of course microphones. All right, let's turn it back over here. On the rear, you get your USB-C port and your speakers. So that USB-C port is reversible, meaning you can plug it in either way, which is nice. Then you get your volume rockers here. And then of course you have your headset speaker and then an 8 megapixel front facing camera to go along with that dual 16/8 megapixel rear camera setup. But this right here really is what separates this phone from pretty much any other phone out there. Now, whether or not this is good or this is bad is still out for debate, but there's no denying that this is a unique feature. I mean, you have things like extended batteries, you have high-def audio modules that you can plug into this thing, camera grips. I mean, it's truly a modular design, something that people have been kind of clamoring for a long time, and we've seen Google sort of dabble into this whole space, but now it's actually here. Now, like I said, whether or not it's a good thing, you can actually see a little gap there, is still out for a debate, but I plan on going hands-on with this for the next few days and checking it out. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any of the friends that is what LG is calling the little modular attachments, but I do have something that's related that I want to try out a little more. I'll talk about that in a few, but early LG G5 adopters get that, so I'm going to show you that here in a second. But let's just fire up the phone first of all and check it out. Now, like I said, my favorite thing about the G4 was its camera, which was downright amazing in my opinion. Having manual controls was awesome. And a lot of the same features are here in the G5. So I'm looking forward to exploring that a little bit more. But that is far and away my favorite feature. And I'm looking forward to checking out the G5's camera more in depth as well. So let's talk about that little freebie that I discussed at the outset. And it's this. Early adopters get one of these. This is the LG Extra Battery and Charging Cradle. So not only do you get an extra battery because the battery inside of the G5 is removable, of course, you get this charging cradle that lets you charge the extra battery, but not only that, it actually lets you use this little cradle as an external battery. It has a USB port on it, so you can plug into it and charge smartphones and tablets and anything else you want to charge via USB. So this is handy because you can actually swap out the LG G5's battery, plug the new one right into the little lip here, and then slide the lip right into the body of the LG G5 and get to going. Now, unfortunately, you do have to power the device down to do that, but you may deem it a minor inconvenience for additional battery life. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is Jeff with 9 to 5 Google.